Alright. Picking Vegas and Beyond, back out here again. I was in the house waiting for that last video to upload, and then I came up with another idea. So, basically, I came up with some more stuff to run through. Number one, I couldn't remember when I was making that last one what the biggest store on eBay, the biggest store on eBay was anymore, because I just remembered that. Well, I knew when I was making that last video that they came out with a bigger one. I just couldn't remember how many listings you got or whatever with that one. But anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you an idea. Basically, this video is for people that haven't started in a store on eBay. It's basically for people that are trying to get into reselling or whatever. So this is going to give you some kind of idea of what to expect. Okay. Number one is the starter store. That one you get 100 fixed price listings per month. The cost of that one is $5 per month or $60 a year. And I'm going to go over some basic math with you as well, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to go through the different size stores. Okay, then you have the basic store, which with that you get 250 fixed priced listings per month. That one is $22 a month or $264 a year. And then you have the premium, which is the one I have. 1,000 fixed price listings per month, which in my mind is all you really need if you're selling the right type of items. And the cost of that one is $60 a month or $720 a year. And then you have the Anchor, which is $10,000, or I mean not $10,000, what am I saying? 10,000 fixed price listings for $300 a month or Jesus Christ, I can't talk today. $3,600 a year. And I wrote all this down because I can't remember. My mind is just everywhere else. Anyway, and then you have the Enterprise, which is the new biggest store on eBay. With that, you get 100,000 fixed price listings. I don't even know how the hell you would even source that many items, much less have time to list that many items in a month. That's just nuts. You would need that's just too many listings. Anyway, the price of that is $3,000 a month or $36,000 a year. And what I'm trying to do is get it through and have everyone understand the cost of just the store alone on eBay. Okay, so there's that. And the reason I wanted to do this video, and I know I'm sweating like crazy because it's fucking hot. But what I wanted to do is just go over that. And let me make sure this is still... Okay. I was just making sure it was still recording because I don't know why that fucking light is right in my eyes. That wasn't on last time. Anyway, the next thing I want to do is go over some basic math. This is how I sell. So the way I do it is probably different than everyone else. The way I do things is pretty simple in my mind, but it's probably not the same as every other reseller. Anyway, the way I'm going to explain it to you is this. Okay, for the starter, you get 100 fixed price listings per month. And say, what we're going to do is assume you sell 100 items in a month, every month, for this example. Okay, so for the starter store, you get 100 fixed price listings a month. And we're going to assume that you sell 100 items a month. And we're going to assume that you sell those 100 items at $25 each. That gives you $2,500 a month for the starter. Okay. We're going to do the same thing for the basic. We're going to say you sell 250 items a month at $25 each. That's $6,250 a month. The same thing for the premium, which is the one I have. We're going to assume that you sell 1,000 items a month at $25 each. That's $25,000 a month. For the anchor, same thing. We're going to assume that you sell 10,000 items at $25 each. That's $250,000 a month. For the enterprise, we're going to assume that you sell 100,000 items a month at $25 each. That's $2.5 million. It's basic math. But the problem with that is not everything you sell is going to be one price. But what I try to do on eBay is I never list anything for less than $25. Number one. Number two, you have to learn what is and what's not worth wasting, spending time on. Not every item you find is going to be worth it. A lot of items are, but the majority of things you see in thrift stores and stuff like that are worthless as far as reselling goes, unless you have another platform to sell it on, or another avenue, or however you want to say it, to sell it. And basically, the point is, you can make a lot of money reselling if you know what to look for. But you don't, I don't know. I'm not one of those people that believes in selling really cheap items, because to me, that's not worth my time. My time is more valuable than selling $8 or $10 items. And that's what a lot of resellers do wrong, in my opinion. They don't put enough value in their own time. They don't value their time as much as they should. Their time should be worth more to them than what they act like it is. That's why I don't sell cheap items. To me, cheap items are not worth wasting my time with. But just making sure, because the light just all of a sudden shut off. But anyway, the point is, you want to sell things that are going to generate the most money for you. You don't want to sell, well, I shouldn't say that. If you could find items in bulk where you can just create one listing and it's something that'll sell really quick and easy, then yeah, that would be worth it if you're going to make a bunch of money on it. Like, say you find 1,000 items that are going to sell for $8 each, and you can create one listing for that item, and it's going to sell fast, then go for it. But other than that, for the most part, it's not worth it unless you can find items that are, like I said, in bulk, and you can just create one listing and be done with it. But I'm still not sure what I'm going to do as far as, because I'm contemplating creating my own website to sell on because of the fees involved with eBay and Amazon and everything else. I'm also working on figuring out a way to open a brick and mortar, because I want to open a store that's going to cater to other resellers as well as the public. It'll be one store, but it'll be like set up to where resellers, well, I don't know. I'll have to figure out the details as far as resellers are concerned. I haven't really worked out all the details for it yet because I don't know where I'm even going to have the building yet. Because, like I said in the last video, buildings around here are way too damn expensive. The cheapest one I could find was $9.48 a square foot, and that's just crazy. But that's still cheaper than like $30 or $40 a square foot that they were around here in Vegas. So, I don't know. And I'm also wondering if I create a website to sell on, how much time I would have to spend on getting that to where I could actually make money. Because that's the biggest holdup right now of me just saying to hell with eBay and everything else, just is how are people going to know about the website or whatever, and how much money would I have to like throw into getting the website out there. And I don't know. There's a lot more questions right now as far as all that goes than there are answers. I don't know where I'm going to get a building for the brick and mortar. Haven't worked out all the details as far as like the reseller part of the store would work. I haven't worked out as far as the public part of the store would be, that would be really simple, but I don't know. I just got to figure things out. Most likely I'll have to get the building somewhere else. And if that turns out to be the case, then I would have to hire someone to manage the store, because I'm not going to drive back and forth hours and hours every day for the store. So, because I have other businesses I have to run. So, there's a lot of things I got to figure out before any of this is going to get off the ground. I don't know. I'm still just brainstorming and trying to work everything out in my head, and I don't know. I'm probably just boring the shit out of everybody that watches these videos. If anyone even watches, because last time I looked, no one had been, but I don't know. That was all that was on my mind, so that's going to be the end of this video.